What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. So I have some pretty big news statue display update and updates to statues I'm selling that I want to go over with you guys. So I had a very good opportunity to purchase something I have wanted for the last 2+ years. It's always been way too expensive, so I forwent it. I didn't get it, and I got something else instead. But the opportunity arose where I could repurchase this item, shipping very, very soon. And that is Infinity Studios Wonder Woman bust. So after recently getting Superman bust and, just absolutely loving it, of course, it's always been on my mind. Well, I have Infinity Batman, Superman, but I don't have the Wonder Woman. I have Queen's Wonder Woman, which I do love, but doesn't exactly match the display perfectly, with a different base, not quite half the torso. It's more of a true bust versus a half torso. So I did have the opportunity to purchase Infinity Studios Wonder Woman bust at a killer price. And so I threw the money deposit down. It's supposed to ship in 2 to 4 months. Probably one of the final batches is my guess. So that is officially on my PO list now, which is super, super exciting. But that also does present display problems, as I'm never selling Queen Wonder Woman bust, because Wonder Woman, for me, I fell in love with Gal Gadot in Wonder Woman. When I saw her in Batman vs. Superman, even till this date, just 2 days ago when I rewatched Batman vs. Superman, I literally get chills in my body when I hear that music and I see her. I absolutely love Wonder Woman. Every time she's on screen, she's just so special to me, and I just love her. I love everything about her. She's one of my favorite characters of all time, no doubt. So I am completely happy having 2 Wonder Woman busts, 2 highly sought after Wonder Woman busts that seem to retain their value and, are, just incredible pieces. So we did need to come up with space. So you'll notice Red Sonja's right there for a reason. I had originally planned to put Mecha Godzilla right there. However, in reality, I can easily forego Mecha Godzilla. I only plan to get it because I feel like it fits the display, but Red Sonja is a far better piece, deserves that. That's a premium spot in my collection. It honestly is, because it's kind of like you get a 360-degree view. It's top shelf with good lighting between 2 lights. It's a good spot. So I feel Red Sonja deserves that spot much more than like Mecha Godzilla. And me putting King Ghidorah there, having his wingspan go to the left and right, actually might be able to fit. If I scoot Red Sonja all the way to the left, to the right of her, I might be able to fit Vampirella by Prime 1. That's a maybe. Go in front of like the wingspan, for example, of King Ghidorah. I'll have to see when I get King Ghidorah and do some measurements, some photoshops. But if it could fit and it looks good, I would do it. Because I definitely love that Vampirella, even though I know literally nothing about the character. I know it's a vampire, that's it. I've seen cosplay. I think it's a sexy looking outfit. Just like Red Sonja, it's a very sexy looking character. But I definitely love the artwork that Prime 1 did. The base, the character face, the outfit, everything about it just screams awesomeness to me, just like Red Sonja does. And it would be a companion piece since they're both from Dynamite Comics. They fight together. So I think it would be a fantastic pair and give me a companion piece to Red Sonja. So we may consider that. But let me go ahead and show you guys real quickly. So basically, we're going to put Wonder Woman right here. So you'll notice Jack Sparrow's gone. I'll show you where he's at. But I lowered Khaleesi. She simply does not need to be top shelf. I don't want a 1/4 scale top shelf in this room as well. I want it 1/3. Everything in this room is 1/3. Granted, that will be sold eventually and be a 1/3 Arnold. But top shelf does need to be 1/3. 1/3 in bust is the whole envision of this entire collection of mine. So, I have multiple Wonder Woman posters, so I threw this poster here. I have another one as well. I could change it up if I ever wanted to, but I like this because they're all cross-armed poses. Boom, boom, boom. She has her shield, see away, movie, poster, Wonder Woman bust with Wonder Woman Ultimate 1/3. And I think this looks absolutely freaking fantastic. I did have to have Wonder Woman going on to this, which is fine. This looks completely fine. But I'm a big fan of how this looks. I think it looks fantastic. So Khaleesi's eggs are right there because it just cannot go down there with her. So, of course, by doing this, it does mean we would put Infinity Studios' Wonder Woman bust right there, which would of course match this display far better than Queen, being a half torso, matching base, matching silicone quality, because I do believe that Infinity Studios, my buddy out of Australia, call him the Godfather, he says Queen is an A company. Their products are A's, but Infinity is an A+. And I agree with that. When I compare Superman's hands, the skin texture to my Queen's Wonder Woman bust, this is more refined. Like the fingerprints, the thumbnails, the knuckles, it looks more realistic to me. This looks like, definitely more realism. And don't get me wrong, Queen's is absolutely phenomenal, but you can definitely see a difference, So this is an A+, Queen's is an A. So I do want to get Wonder Woman bust because someone I know who owns it also said that, yes, it is more finely detailed, like the skin texture, pores. It's not as like Queen's silicone busts all have a very sticky look to it, which is fine because, heck, I look sticky. That is realistic. Humans sweat, they look sticky. So it's very realistic, no doubt. Infinity doesn't have that sticky look, which tells me they're using a different style of, silicone. Both claim to be platinum silicone, but maybe it's just a different brand, and that's why, Infinity doesn't have that sticky look. Where if you look at Hulk, that's a very sticky looking bust. And honestly, I do like both. I think both are absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, we're going to get Infinity Studios Wonder Woman bust. We're going to do an unboxing, a review. We're going to do a comparison versus Queen, determine the true winner, because I still have not found a true good comparison on YouTube. But I do think Infinity Studios will work better. So when you move to the right of the display, I still keep my Wonder Woman little bust there as part of my Justice League. But by squishing all this together like that, there is space right there for Darkseid and Steppenwolf. We'll have to have probably Darkseid here in the corner, partially going on to the Dark Knight Rises display. Shazam and Aquaman, I actually could fit both of those down low. So this is for sale, just so you're aware. $2,000 shipped for this entire display. That's 50% off retail, just so you're aware. This cost me about $4,000. $2,000, you don't get that Avengers thing, but if you want to buy that, I can show you where to buy it. It costs $30. And you will get the ground drop, the backdrop, and all the statues and Hot Toys you see there. There's 2 Hot Toys, the rest are all statues. But eventually this will be Harley Quinn bust, Joker 1/3, Deadshot, Shazam, Aquaman. And that should fit and look fantastic. And then above is where we can do, Selena Kyle bust, Selena Kyle, Bane, Batman, Joker bust. I should be able to fit everything. So in essence, I don't need to sell anything in this room. I mean, obviously I need to come up with money for everything, but I don't need to sell any of my favorite 1/3s to do this project. So, and I may rearrange some of this. I might even put that Batman right there, just so it's like an old Batman display right there, because I think that might go better actually. And do Batman and then Aquaman, then Flash and Cyborg, or, So, yeah, we do need to sell that. That's for sale, just so you guys are aware. Yeah. So, in addition, what's also for sale, just so you're aware, is Aragorn. And I'll also just sell Legolas and Frodo. If anyone wants to pick all 3 up for $1,000, I'll do that. Otherwise, Aragorn's $400, Legolas is $400, Frodo's $250. We're also going to sell this PCS Caesar statue. I just don't have space. And I will include that DVD bust, not the DVDs themselves, but that little bust. I'll include that. We'll sell that for $500 shipped. And I think that's a pretty good price, because here looking on eBay, the most recent one that sold was $600. Plus you'd have to pay like 7% tax. That is the exclusive. Mine is the regular, but the exclusive's not a must-have. It's just a different style of, stickies holding basically. But $500 and you get that. And that usually goes, I think, for $70 to $100. So $500 shipped within the US for those 2. $400 shipped for that. So yeah, we're going to keep Red Sonja here, and, I can obviously scoot her over, and if we can put Vampirella and then King Ghidorah. We'll see. I need to get King Ghidorah first. Over here, this will look better once it's the life size, because it won't be blocking, but we did Chucky right there in the corner next to Lord of Darkness. And then this does free up a spot right here for the unkillable zombie bust, which I think will look fantastic in the display. You know, just an amazing piece of art. So yeah, that looks really good. Definitely happy seeing Wonder Woman here in the display. Let me show you what I've done with Jack Sparrow and whatnot. Basically, previously I had an air purifier right here. I moved it, put this little bad boy, which is like a little Greek riser thing I've had, and instead I put Jack Sparrow there, 1/4, because he fits perfect next to Jack Sparrow bust. Let me, you know, I have to get through here, you know, like about right here is where I have a really good angle. So this works really good because it's actually more spacious than where it was before, and they're both top shelf now. Also, this puts all my old school Sideshow statues together. You know, you got 300, Indiana Jones, Jack, and Dastin. And I'm a big fan of how this looks. The only thing I need to do is change out the Bruce Lee poster for a Pirates of the Caribbean poster, and then it's boom, donezo. And that is where I put my air purifier, because I had space back there. So that actually works really good. One thing I've been doing as well is, because I have this display like higher up so I can see these pieces better, I've actually been putting extra statue parts inside that. So I'm running out of place to put statue parts, so I've been using that. Now as I have the same thing underneath Chucky and Lord of Darkness, I can put statue parts under, so I'm going to start putting statue parts underneath there. But yeah, in addition, we do have this guy for sale, and I actually did end up finding his arm with the pistol, so he is complete. The only thing I believe might be a potential issue is, memory recalls, there's a little chip underneath his hand. It's completely covered, so it's not visible, but I believe there's like a little chip like on the base or something like that, but it's covered. Otherwise, yeah, there's no visible issues. I mean, that looks like maybe a little scratch on the skin, but no damages. And also this can just go down if you want, like so. But yeah, so he's for sale at $800 shipped. I do have to find a spot for Bruce Lee. I'm not selling Bruce Lee because I freaking love this statue, but I do need to find a new spot for it. We still have Trunks for sale at $1,500 shipped. This is the exclusive, limited to 100 worldwide. Trunks exclusive by Soulwing. And I'm just selling this purely to honestly help fund Wonder Woman bust. And I think I'm probably just going to forego a Trunks for now and just do Prime 1 Vegeta here. I'll probably move Goku to the left and do Goku versus Vegeta, and that's it. I'm hoping Jaxo comes out with a Vegeta headstand so I can do a similar setup. You know, where it's like that, and then a matching Vegeta one on the right-hand side. Aloy has hit custom. She'll be here in the next, possibly tomorrow. Ooh, I'll be so happy if she's here tomorrow. If not Saturday, as I'm shooting this video on Thursday. You know, I have pre-workout on me about to go to the gym, but I did want to get this video shot for you guys while it's fresh in my mind. So, yeah. But let's get that trunk sold. And, honestly, it's not even hugely important I sell this Uncharted. I mean, I love this statue, and I really do want to keep it because it's so much different than Uncharted 4. But I am very, very low on space. I'm also trying to think, even these two, I have no idea. You know, eventually I'll need this space for Last of Us and Uncharted by Prime 1. So that's, you know, one reason I need to sell this, because Sephiroth is going there. So I definitely need to have a Tomb Raider, so I think even if I display her with Last of Us and Uncharted, that could be fine. But she is kind of a larger one for, so I think she'll fit good. In addition, I still have my Raiden and Kung Lao. The Kung Lao, I can't remember who makes it, but it's like a crappy Hot Toys. The leg is broken, so I have it like this. And Raiden's fine. I haven't checked his light up, but last time it did work. He doesn't have any issues. But we're selling that for $250. Now, Raiden alone costs usually $300. Kung Lao was $200, so it's, you know, normally $500, and you're getting it for $250. Kung Lao does have like a broken leg, and he's honestly just a very crappy figure. He's really just a freebie. You're really just buying Raiden. I'll even include that little Raiden card there, but this is 1/6 scale. I just do not have space for that, so we do want to get that sold. Now, because Red Sonja doesn't have a perfect wall behind her, I've just framed her poster right here, where I had the previous Wonder Woman poster, so I could still enjoy that art print. But yeah, also endoskeleton bust is still for sale at 2,000 shipped. No one has paid for it just yet. Now, keep in mind, I will not ship this until I get working tracking for my life size, which I have not, because I do not want to sell this, ship it off, and then the person cancels the life size on me, and now I'm without an endo. I would be beyond furious. So I won't ship this till I get tracking. Once I get tracking, then I'm good to ship it off. But 2,000 shipped, includes that metal COA, mint working lights. And yeah, that's kind of it for the display update. I mean, the big news really is I'm going to be able to keep all my DC and add Wonder Woman bust. And, you know, we potentially may get some other things. Now, I'm not going to pre-order Selena Kyle until we see in hands and after I've had Darkseid Steppenwolf and I'm sure I can fit it. I'm also not going to pre-order Vampirella until, honestly, it's close to shipping, because I don't think it's going to sell out. No reason to throw a deposit down. So, yeah, I'm not looking to... I mean, for the most part, nowadays, you only really need to pre-order J&D statues and a few silicone busts that are super limited, because most statues aren't selling out right now. But I am really digging how this looks. I think it's probably my best look so far of having something next to the TV. I would say it's my favorite look right now. You know, that just looks absolutely killer for a Wonder Woman display. Anyways, folks, that is it for today's video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you are looking to buy any statues, you can message me on Facebook, Sean Sanders. Flankster Statue Collectors is my group. Instagram, FlanksterWoman7. Email me, flanksterbuysell@gmail.com. I have links in the description below, so reach out to me. I can ship all these same day paid outside of the endo bus until I get working tracking. But like Caesar, I have his box ready. Aragorn, I can ship him, Legolas, Frodo, you know, because I don't need any of them. I have the Prime 1 pre-orders, so we're, you know, upgrading. But yeah, let's get these statues sold and, you know, upgrade the display. That is it for today's video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.